Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the final day of the Advent event. It has been quite a year, um, and it has been quite an Advent event. It's been quite a month. I don't really know where to begin. It's been a lovely month, and a lot of mental peace. But as you can see, I'm going to be doing AI Dungeon. As is tradition on the final day, with last year we did an AI dungeon with Tifa. I've created some character cards this time, so hopefully it'll go even better. Um, we have a lovely picture of the ever adorable Stella. And yeah, a date with Stella on Christmas. So Merry Christmas, everyone, for whatever you celebrate. We're going to get some music going in here. And I hope you enjoy and get ready for one final day. Get ready for the Christmas Day date with Stella on AI Dungeon here on Slabs4 only. And I hope you have a Merry Christmas and you're very happy with whatever you got, or if you just got pants or socks or someone spit in your face, then, well, remember that it's still a lovely place and such. But let's get this started. Alright, here we go. Loading the adventure. Enter a prompt. So let's enter our prompt. Slabs4 is coming to visit Stella on Christmas Day, spending it in hell with the love of his life. He came to see Stella in... Let's see, would she still be in a castle? Let's just say in the castle. Because we're just going to say she still lives in there and she's still a royal despite the whole divorce with Stolas thing. In the castle. Going to ask her on a date on Christmas Day. He had brought a present for her. Alright, let's see where this goes. Oh, it even has my background. That kind of looks... Oh. As Slabs4 enters the castle, he sees Stella sitting on a throne with her eyes closed and a smile on her face as if she's in a trance. He approaches her and sees that she's holding a small box in her hand. And as he gets closer, he sees that it's a beautifully crafted necklace with a small diamond pendant. Okay. Oh, my dear Stella, I hope you do not mind the intrusion. I am here to ask if you would like to spend Christmas Day together, or whatever you may call it in hell. He said, a smile on his face underneath his helmet, eyeing the necklace and pendant in the box in her hand. Stella slowly opens her eyes and looks at him, a small smile on her face as she sees him standing before her. Of course, Slabs4, I would love to spend Christmas with you, she says, holding out the box for him to take. Oh, for me? You should have... You are so very kind, my precious songbird. I will cherish this for as long as I live, just as I will cherish you. Just as I cherish you, he spoke to her in a soft tone. Taking the necklace with the box from her hand and quickly putting the necklace on over his armor. It would forever serve as a reminder of her love for him. Let's see where this takes us, because AI Dungeon has some problems compared to like Crushon.ai, but we're just gonna keep going. Stella blushes at his words, her eyes shining with happiness as she watches him slip the necklace over his armor. Thank you, Slabs4, you are such a wonderful man, she says, leaning into him with a sweet smile. And you are the most wonderful woman, he stated, almost matter-of-factly, as he handed her a box as well. Now let's see, what gift would I give her? Because I was thinking a couple things, but I don't want it to be... Oh, I know. Inside the box, if she would open it. See, I stated that way because I want her to have to open the box. Okay. Oh, let's see. Inside the box, if she would open it, was the grimoire of the late Stolas. The book had seemingly unlimited power to one who knew how to use its spells. He had taken it from Stolas and his estate. His entire life's work and duty just to give to Stella on this Christmas, so that she would have the power that her once unfaithful ex-husband had. Yeah, there you go. Let's see where it goes with this. I like how I can still kind of see the colors of that Stella picture in the background. That's very nice. Oh. Stella takes the grimoire from Slabs4, her eyes widening in surprise and concern at the sight of the book. She looks at him, a mix of fear and excitement coursing through her body. Slabs4, this is dangerous. It could corrupt me, turn me into a monster like Stolas. Aw. I will make sure of that, and so will our overlords. You are not a monster as he was. It was inside of him all along. Now, his duties, his armies, they are yours to command. Slabs4 places a reassuring hand on Stella's shoulder, his eyes filled with a mix of love and concern for her. I know it may be scary, but trust me, Stella, you will be able to use the power of the grimoire to do good work for the world, And who knows? Oh, for fuck's sake. AI dungeon. And perhaps someday you will even find true love again. I have established in the character notes that they are in a relationship. Let's come on now, AI dungeon. Let's retry that. Stella's heart races as she looks at the grimoire in her hands. She knows that it could potentially be dangerous, but she also knows that it could be the key to unlocking her own power. If you do not feel safe, I can always hold on to it. Or even, I can always hold on to it. My overlords have already seen fit to use it to discover the final secret they needed to be undefeatable. The secret to teleportation within the same universe. It is this grimoire is all yours. There we go. Stella takes a deep breath, considering the weight of the decision in her hands. She knows she must be careful with the grimoire, but at the same time, she can't bear the thought of never being able to use its power. She looks at Slabs4, her eyes filled with gratitude and love. Alright, we'll just kind of move on from that. I have something else for you, my dear. He spoke with a soft and affectionate tone, as he always did with her. Slabs4 holds out a small package to Stella, and she eagerly takes it from him. Inside the package is a beautiful necklace adorned with a large diamond and sparkling ruby. It's a gift from Slabs4 himself, one that he knew she would love. Well, I already had an idea, so I'm going to edit this. Inside the package is a special jewel. A special jewel of protection and alliance with the Combine Empire. The jewel was black, and somehow it reflected the Combine insignia. if the light hit it just the right way. It would even fit in the middle of her crown. There we go. Now let's see what happens if I make it continue. Stella's eyes widen in amazement as she takes the jewel from Slabs4's hands. The jewel is a perfect fit in the middle of her crown, a symbol of her loyalty to the Combine Empire and her connection to Slabs4. Slabs4, you truly are the best gift giver. Slabs4 leaned in and nuzzled Stella's beak, even if it was against his helmet. He took hold of her hands. Yeah, he took hold of her hands. Perhaps we should go enjoy a day together. I was thinking I could take you to dinner and we could come back here and have another dance in the ballroom. What do you say? I wonder if it's going to insert other characters. Stella's heart races as Slabs4 nuzzles her face. She can't believe that he has thought of her in such a way. She takes a step back, looking at him with a smile. Slabs4, I would love to go with you to dinner, she says, her eyes shining with excitement. See, it's not taking the right thing from my character cards. Of course she can believe it. There we go. Just have it be that. Slabs4 gently ushers her to stand from her throne and leads her out to one of the fancy vehicles outside of the castle. There we go. Oh, maybe the vehicle was a rule. No, wait. It was should I make it a Lincoln Continental? It was a Lincoln Continental Mark V with the Combine logo on the side. Also had a Nova Prospect logo on the back, on the trunk. There you go. Yeah, this one's going to be a slower, more romantic one, probably like last year, so... Stella looks up at Slabs4, feeling grateful for his kindness and generosity. She knows that she wouldn't be able to make it through the day without him. As they drive towards their destination, Stella can't help but think about the grimoire and the power it could potentially give her. So, Stella, what kind of spells would you consider using now that Stella is gone? There's so much potential. He stated whilst driving. Stella thought for a moment before replying. Well, I've always been fascinated by the idea of time manipulation. Maybe I could create a spell that could make time stand still for a few minutes. That would be a powerful spell, no doubt. Slabs4's chuckles at Stella's suggestion, his eyes crinkling with amusement. I find those descriptions always weird. That just sounds weird. Oh, don't tell me what I do with my eyes. Oh gosh. That would be lovely. Perhaps with that, we could have the dream we've always had together. Of it truly, of the world, nay, the universe, at least this one, standing still and only us being together, frozen in time temporarily, and nothing would matter aside from us. I think I used this song on my other Stella video. I don't know. I used this music. Stella smiles at Slabs4, feeling a warmth spread through her chest. She knows that he means every word he says and that he truly is the best gift giver ever. They arrive at their destination, a grand mansion on the outskirts of the city. Huh. I'm going to take the ball and roll with it. Or I'm going to take the ball and run with it for this. Instead of going to a restaurant, they agreed to go to her brother Andrealphus' mansion that he stayed in when he was not residing in his icy castle. They walked. Slabs4 laughed with mischief. So I knew it was gonna be fucking I before E except after piss. With mischief as they agreed to hassle her brother by making him make dinner for them. The icy bird demon, a marquis within the Ars Goetia, would be in for a big surprise. Stella can hear Slabs4's laughter from behind her as they walk towards the mansion. The mansion was a grand sight with intricate details etched into the stone walls. The interior was equally as impressive with ornate furnishings and expensive artwork adorning every surface. As they entered the mansion, Stella's eyes widened in awe at the opulence of the place. Where is your brother? We have to yell at him to make us dinner, Slabs4 joked as he locked arms with Stella. Stella blushes at Slabs4's playful remark, feeling her heart race with excitement. They make their way to the dining room where Andrealphus was busy setting the table. As they approached, Stella could see that he had prepared a feast fit for royalty. She's not talking, and it's bothering me. Alright, ignore the interruption. I tried things and they didn't work. I tried to make fetch happen. Okay, anyways. Okay, if I talk to the characters, is it going to try to, like, have a conversation? Ah, zzz, ah, and Trailfus. Greetings. I am here because Stella, because your lovely sister and I have opted to come here instead of a restaurant. I see you were forewarned, he remarked. Perhaps the AI will try to, like, talk. Slabs4 chuckles, his eyes twinkling with amusement. Yes, Stella was eager to make a meal for us, and I must say it looks delicious. Andreolphus grins, a twinkle in his eye. Of course it does. I have to put in extra effort to make sure it tastes amazing. Okay, then Stella made it. Oh, you have already made dinner, my dear. That was very thoughtful of you. It's very thoughtful of you, Slabs4 said with a gentle squeeze on Stella's arm. Yeah, I don't think this one is going to be super interesting because it's not being as funny as the last time. Stella blushes even more at the compliment, feeling grateful for Andreolphus's kindness and generosity. As they sit down, Andreolphus begins to discuss the day's events with Slabs4. Stella listens intently, taking in every word. She can't help but be amazed at the breadth of knowledge and insight Andreolphus possesses. So, Andreolphus, how have things been since Stolas's untimely, timely demise at the courtroom? Slabs4 spoke with a knowing smile on his face as Stella had watched him shoot Stolas in the courtroom, as seen in the earlier episode. Androphus takes a deep breath before responding. Well, I suppose things have been a bit tense lately. The Combine Empire has been pushing harder and harder to take control of Earth, and I fear that they may soon succeed. Oh my gosh. We'll have to be vigilant and keep fighting for our freedom. Stella nods in agreement, feeling a sense of urgency. I hate you, AI Dungeon. I do. Sometimes I really do. Well, to be honest, things have been a bit quiet lately, but I have some new projects in the works that I believe will change the world for the better. Stella's eyes widen with anticipation, eager to hear more. And what kind of projects are these, Slabs4? Slabs4 leans forward, his eyes gleaming with excitement. Shall we try that again? Because that's why... it doesn't even know who's talking. Andreolphus takes a sip of his wine before answering. Well, I've been keeping a low profile since then. I've been focusing on rebuilding my business and trying to stay out of trouble. Slabs4 nods in agreement. Let's try say. Yes, well, it's good that still is finally no longer a pain in our asses. Let's see where it takes this. Stella winces at your words, feeling a pang of guilt in her chest. Oh my gosh. So now I'm her brother. Will you, AI Dungeon, will you please? Slabs4's, oh my gosh. Yeah, here we go. Indeed, it is good to have Stella's gone. But we must always be vigilant in our efforts to keep the Combine Empire in check. The Resistance will continue to fight against us, and we must remain vigilant in our own efforts to protect Earth. Oh my gosh, AI Dungeon. Slabs4 chuckles at... Yes, it's good. No. Does it even know what... Does it even know where we are? No, I am Slabs4. Okay, let's try this. Let's see if it fits. Andrailphus chuckles at your remark, his eyes crinkling with amusement. Indeed, it is good that he is no longer a threat to us, but we must always be vigilant, for there are always those who seek to do us harm. Stella nods in agreement, feeling a relief that they have someone to watch their back. Okay, AI Dungeon. Slabs4. Oh, wait. Let's go to the story again. Yes, it is good that he's finally dead. That bastard. Now I have handed Stella all of his possessions, his riches, and his riches. I'm going to opt not to tell him about the grimoire. His riches, Slabs4 spoke coldly, knowing just how painful the marriage with Stolas was for Stella before he had before what transpired in the courtroom. Andreophus' eyes widen in surprise at Slabs4's words, but he quickly composes himself. I see. Well, I'm glad that you've taken care of everything. Stella, do you have anything to add? Stella shakes her head, feeling a bit nervous about the conversation. What's wrong, my dear? Slabs4 scoots in closer to her and gently massages her arm with a hand. Nothing, my love. I just want to make sure you're okay after all that has happened, Stella nods, feeling grateful for Slabs4's concern. I'm okay, Slabs4. Thank you for asking. And Drelphus clears his throat, breaking the tense silence. Slabs4 stays close to Stella to keep her comfortable and warm as they ate dinner. Let's see if it time skips, because I don't want this to be too long either. But it's Christmas Day, so if it's long, then, you know. And if you don't like it, then, you know what? Go get your Christmas Day content elsewhere. As the meal comes to a close, Slabs4 stands up from the table to stretch his arms. Stella watches as Slabs4 moves, admiring his lithe and agile form. He walks over to take her hand, leading her towards the living room. Well, it was a lovely dinner, but I suppose Stella and I... Wait. They're going towards the living room. But I suppose we should be going back. Wait, to Stella's castle for the remainder of our little Christmas Day date. Unless you had something else in mind, dearest songbird. There you go. Perfect. Stella looks up at Slabs4's. Uh-oh. No, it's going that direction again. Oh, it's going that other way. Stella looks up at Slabs4's with a coy smile, her eyes sparkling with mischief. Actually, I do have something in mind. Slabs4 raises an eyebrow, intrigued. Oh, really? And what would that be? Stella leans in closer to Slabs4, her voice low and sultry. Uh-oh. Let's see what the AI implies. I didn't do anything. Oh gosh. Hide and seek. Either that's a metaphor for something naughty, or I just got, what the fuck? I was thinking we could play a little game of hide and seek, she purrs, running her fingers through his hair. Slabs4's eyes widen in surprise, but he quickly recovers and chuckles. I'm game, he says, taking her hand and leading her towards the couch. And just what happens when you find me? He ran his fingers through the feathery hair, through Stella's feathery hair, admiring her crown and then her eyes. Okay, so what's gonna happen? What's it gonna say? I guess I have to egg on the AI. Stella blushes at his touch, feeling a warmth. Feeling a warmth spread through her body. I'll show you, she says, leaning in and planting a soft, lingering smooch on his lips. Slabs4 wraps his arms around Stella, pulling her close as he deepens the embrace. After a moment of kissing, Slabs4 remembered her brother was... Remembered this was her brother's mansion. And that he was still right in the other room. Is this going to be something that your brother... Fuck me. That your brother... I guess she will, but... Is this going to be something that your brother is not going to like hearing? He asked with a small laugh, thinking he knew where she was going with this. Stella blushes at Slabs4's comment. Oh gosh. Stella blushes at Slabs4's comment, feeling a bit embarrassed. Oh, don't worry about my brother. He's not here. Yes, he is, she says with a smile, pulling away from Slabs4. Besides, I couldn't resist the opportunity to have some fun with my love, she says, winking at him. Alright, let's just let it write its own story right now. Slabs4 chuckles, feeling a bit envious of his brother's absence. What? Well, I suppose that is one way to pass the time, he says, a small smile tugging at the corner of his lips. Stella leans in and presses her lips against Slabs4's, feeling a rush, a passion, and love. I'm just gonna let you keep going. Slabs4 responds eagerly, deepening the embrace and exploring each other's mouths. As they break apart, Stella leans back on the couch, her eyes shining with a mixture of love and mischief. Well, I suppose that's enough for now, she says with a grin. Slabs4 nods, feeling a bit overwhelmed by the intensity of their moment. AI Dungeon, you're hurting me. You know... Do it again. Uh-oh. Slabs4 responds eagerly, deepening the embrace as the two fall into a passionate embrace. As they continue to explore each other's bodies, Stella's mind wanders back to her brother. She wonders if he is okay and if he's still under the control of the Combine Empire. Slabs4 breaks the embrace, looking at Stella with a mix between concern and desire. The Combine are our allies! Now, let's see what happens if it just continues. We'll just let it continue. Slabs4 feels a pang in his chest as he realizes Stella is the love interest he had been waiting for. He pulls away from her, his eyes meeting hers. I'm sorry, dear. I'm sorry, my dear. I must have lost focus, he says, feeling a bit embarrassed. Stella smiles at him, her eyes shining with affection. You know what? I'm going to take the bull by the horns here. I'm going to be the one this year. Slabs4 confidently gazed at Stella, not caring that her brother was in earshot in the other room. He took her on the couch and expressed all of his love for her through very sexual intimacy. Oh my gosh. Missionary, doggy style, it didn't matter to him. He could go for multiple rounds. How do you think about that, AI Dungeon and audience? I don't care, I'm just going postal. Slabs4's mind was filled with images and sensation as he explored Stella's body. The warmth of her skin against his skin, the feel of her hair against his face, the softness of her lips, and the tightness her muscles. Stella moaned softly as Slabs4 continued to explore her, his hands moving over every inch of her body. Well, what happens if we continue? She arched her back, offering herself to him, and he eagerly took her, his passion for her only growing with each passing moment. The sound and smell were intense and overwhelming as Slabs4 and Stella lost themselves in their love for each other. The room was filled with the sounds and smells, each one adding to the excitement and passion. As they finally finished, poor Andrealphus was probably able to hear the entire session. Slabs4 collapsed on the couch next to Stella, holding her in his tender embrace. How about that? That was amazing, he whispers, kissing her forehead. Stella smiles up at him, her eyes shining with love and adoration. I love you, she says softly, pulling him closer to her. Slabs4 smiles at her, feeling a warmth spread through his chest. I love you too, he says, kissing her lips once more. I'm probably going to end it off there, but let me just get one more turn in. Thank you for spending this day with me, my songbird. I loved it very much, and spending time with you has lit the fire in my soul again. Merry Christmas, he commented, kissing her on her beak. Stella giggles, her eyes sparkling with happiness. Merry Christmas to you too, my love, she says, smiling warmly at him. Slabs4 leans in and presses a gentle peck on Stella's cheek, feeling a rush, a happiness and love. Stop saying rush a happiness and love. Of. Do you not know what the word of is? And the moral of the story is... Slabs4 and Stella spend the rest of the day in a loving embrace, enjoying each other's company and the warmth and joy that Christmas brings. As they leave the apartment, they realize that it is Christmas Day and they've been spending it with each other. They both smile at the thought, feeling grateful for each other and the love they share. Let's retry that just so it can hopefully pump out something. Slabs4 was a loyal soldier to the Combine Empire and he had to follow orders. But his heart was with Stella, who was his true love. And you and Slabs4 sit on the couch. As you and Slabs4 sit on the couch, this is not a dramatic ending. No, no, no. How do I get it to do the moral of the story thing? Like, does it have to be like... Hold on, man. No, get off that. No, 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 no. No, no, click off. No. Erase. Okay, how about do? And the moral of the story is... And you and the moral to the story, you realize the true meaning to the story is love and forgiveness. Stella and Slabs4 were once a couple, but their relationship ended due to the abuse she inflicted upon Stolas. Yes, because he would be so concerned about the guy he killed. However, through love and forgiveness, they have been able to overcome their past. And one more time, please. As you and Stella embrace, you can feel the warmth and love between you. Slabs4 is a loyal and dedicated soldier who never forgets his duty to the Combine Empire. Stella is a loving and nurturing partner who is always there for Slabs4, despite the abuse that he suffered at the hands of his former husband. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose my mind. As a demon, Stella has a dark past and a troubled relationship with her ex-husband, Stolas. However, she is now in love with Slabs4, a human soldier who is serving the Combine Empire. Despite the hardships they face, they are able to find happiness in each other's company and share their love for each other. Alright. They're perfect. The end. That's it. Bye. Okay. The end. Well, what if we write the end? As a demon, Stella's past is filled with pain and heartache, but with Slabs4 by her side, she's found a new love and a new purpose. Their relationship is one filled with love, passion, and commitment, and they are able to overcome the challenges that come their way. Okay. Yep, that's it. It's over. I'm ending it. I'm not even going to type the end. That's going to be it. Because I thought just writing, and the moral of the story is in story, would prompt it to give me a moral. Maybe if I try it with the colon instead of the ellipses, that would work, but I'm not going to go back and try that again. Anyways, just for some after game words here, I do hope you've had a lovely Advent event season. I'm sorry if my videos weren't bangers or anything, or if you didn't enjoy them as much. I don't know. But I hope you really did enjoy them, and Advent event is always such a magical time. I always have a wonderful time trading these videos back and forth between my friends and I, and it has been a very special time. December is a very special month for me ever since, we've all come into contact again. And it is a wonderful month, and I always look forward to December and making these videos. I'm hoping to make something like I did last year for Robert and Jim on New Year's Eve, but not have it be 5 minutes late. This time I'll know not to put something at the beginning of the premiere, because that'll turn it off by 5 minutes, or offset it by however long I make the intro or the countdown to the premiere. So yeah, hopefully I'll have another good half-hour Robert and Jim special for New Year's, and you can count down New Year's Eve with them. And that'll do it for this video, and that'll do it for this Advent event. I hope you loved it, and I certainly love the Advent event. It's always a very special time to me. And, before we get too sappy, I'll just end it there. And I've very much enjoyed doing this. And I hope you've been able to find enjoyment in it too. And here's hoping for another year and a great new year for all of us. And if all goes well, we'll have another Advent event next year. It's for my 3rd year in a row, but I hope you've enjoyed my 2nd year of daily Advent event videos, counting from the beginning of December to the 24th. Actually, the 25th. I always forget I do one on Christmas Day as well, just to wrap things up nicely. I hope you've enjoyed this, and take care, everybody.